Hey Burg Force, it's Paul from G.I. Joburg, and today we're doing a small walkthrough of Joefest 2020. Joefest 2020, with our special on-the-scene correspondent, Mr. Bart Simon. And welcome to Joefest 2020, everybody. Our good friend Bart Simon was super cool and decided to bring his video camera along to Joefest 2020 to go and snag some footage. Kind of like a wish you guys were here kind of episode. So I'm going to enjoy this walkthrough vicariously. I'm going to imagine that I was there, and I'm going to get excited as I check out all of this footage. I'm sure you guys will too. Bart even snagged 1 or 2 interviews and got some great footage of stuff that's up and coming. Oh look, his awesome resin machine gun models. Those are so cool. Anyway. So here's Joefest, guys, and it's immediately bringing back memories of Joe Con for me. I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh, I really wish I was there, because there's just a lot of cool stuff. I mean, right off the bat here, just in the first few seconds,
you got the
a lot of
figure.
thingies here I want to have a look at. Our conventions in South Africa, although cool in their own respect, just don't excite me the same way a convention like this does. And that just got a lot to do with content, like with, I don't know, if you're the kind of person who doesn't like Funko Pops, like myself, and you go to a convention, like a so-called comic convention, like a SA Comic Con or something, and 70% of the product there are Funko Pops, then it is kind of disheartening. As an example, I mean, I hate Funko Pops, you don't have to. Hey, is that a Gundam? Oh, cool. They got the full armored double Z Gundam there. Nice, next to that boxed Condor. Conquest, very cool. Ugh, Pops. Yeah, man. It's like, if you look at this setup here with the guy here with the blue sort of boxes there, like that one guy with that stuff at a South African convention, I would be like all over that. Just because it's like retro or just sort of in line with what I dig. Hey, Lex Luger. That means Sergeant Slaughter's nearby. Wow. Sergeant Slaughter. Hey, he's in action figure form. Yep, there he is at Action Force. And Bart's gonna go and pop in to Bobby Vala's stand in a few seconds, where we do a great interview. Hey, that guy's got a baronet. Guys, Action Force, and I'm going to let Bart take it away for this one.
Alright guys, we're here with Bobby Vala, creator of Valaverse. We got a couple questions for him. So how awesome is Action Force?
How awesome is Action Force? I'd say pretty awesome. I think it's awesome.
Right.
I know a lot of you think it's awesome. So I'd say, yeah, man, it's up there. As far as awesome is concerned, it's awesome.
All right, you're an award-winning toy designer. You've worked for some big companies. So what's it like owning your own company, doing your own thing?
I love the freedom of it. When you work with big companies, like when I was at Hasbro and Jazzware, it's like you're doing like what they have, their licenses, that sort of thing. Especially at Hasbro, you're dealing with Marvel, so you're kind of handcuffed with their property. So the fact that I have like all this freedom to do what I want, like I'm the one making all the decisions, that's the best part of it, because I can make the stuff that I think is cool and that I hope you guys think is cool. So that, to me, that's the best part of all of it, is the freedom to really let your ideas and what you want to do just run wild, and that's like what I've been doing. I think it's been working so far.
So you do whatever the hell you want to do because you own it.
There's only one sheriff in this town.
All right. With the launch of G.I. Joe Classified, do you find what you're doing with Action Force is appreciated by people even more?
I believe so. I think there's, it's okay to like both. There's stuff that I know in the Classified line that people maybe aren't happy with, or it's not their cup of tea, but luckily what I'm doing with Action Force allows people to get the classified figures and mod them the way they want. So, and then there's people that love just Action Force. So it's a nice blending. Like, you know, both are always going to coexist, and then there's always that middle lane that people are going to go into. So yeah, it's definitely helped the brand, which is great. So, you know.
Well, you got the cap coming out.
Yep.
And then last night you also revealed that you had some other accessory type gear that may or may not fit a Marine.
May or may not. You know, I got a Marine-esque gear pack that, you know, an announcement on that's going to be coming out soon. So that's that got a good pop, as the wrestling crowd says. So yeah. I'm excited for it, and I'm glad that people are excited for it too.
Sweet. What's been the best part of starting your own toy line?
I think like what I was saying before about like the freedom of it. It's like, this is so much fun. It's like I sit there when I was originally designing the characters, like the Swarm Trooper, I was like, I got this idea, this is what I want. This is what I want these guys to look like. The Bone Collector, I was like, I want a dude that's got a skull mask on and who's just this badass military guy. You know, obviously the Steel Brigade was a reinvention. But I love creating these characters. I'm always coming up with new characters, and I got like this library in my head of all these characters that I want to do, and I got a list of names on my phone of what these characters are going to be called, different factions. So that's the real fun part. But I'd say like the overall best part is like really getting the production pieces. Like when I got these first test shots in, like that's when you know it's real. Like yeah, you see the resin models and stuff like that, but then you get a real like tooled plastic part. Like to me, this part's going to exist forever because this is it. This is production parts, and this thing is actually a reality.
With your Swarm Trooper, and then you have the accessory pack, we get a BotCon exclusive.
Yep. Yep.
Can we see more things like that in the future?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I loved working with the BotCon guys to create this character and bring that to the fans. And they've gotten such a great reaction of it that we're talking about doing other things in the future. So I love that like Action Force can get out to other avenues, you know, the Transformers fans and maybe Star Wars fans and other G.I. Joe fans. I like that it's well-rounded like that. It's almost like worldly. So the Wasp Raiders is definitely a jumping off point for future stuff.
Sweet. Let's see, I recently saw you did the Marine cover. Does that mean we will be getting some Joe-styled replacement weapons from Action Force? Because I don't see G.I. Joe doing much damage with the Nerf guns they come with.
I think that with Action Force, there's a lot of good gear to use with all your 6-inch figures. I don't think you're going to see Action Force just making stuff to replace classified stuff. Action Force is its own thing, but you might see some salt and pepper sprinkling of stuff like that, like the Marine cover that I threw in there, just because I think it's important for fans to get and make the character that they know and they love. So if I can throw a part in there that works for Action Force and other figures, then I'll do that.
Well, your guys come with real weapons, so we'll just say that. What else has he got here for you? Who has been the most popular figure and what's been the best seller?
Sergeant Slaughter is the most popular and best seller for obvious reasons. I mean, he was, you know, the most popular and best selling G.I. Joe, so it's fair to say that he would come into Action Force and be the most popular. After that, it's probably Steel Brigade and the Swarm Trooper. The weapons packs are definitely big sellers too, just because you get a lot for your buck.
All right. What can we expect to see from Action Force in the future?
I mean, I showed some of it at the panel. You got Series 2 is going to be coming out shortly after Series 1 because at the panel I announced that because Series 1 has been so successful, I'm able to fund Series 2 currently. So Series 2 is being tooled at the same time as Series 1 and will go into production pretty much on the same timeline so that when Series 1 ships out to everyone, pre-orders for Series 2 are going to go up and they're going to ship within a couple months. That's the plan.
That's awesome.
So, because I don't want there to be that huge gap in getting product. I want you guys to get Series 1 and then immediately want more. And then Series 2 will be available and then all that, it will be super successful, and that will go towards Series 3, which will be all the female figures.
See, that's what I like, is I have a list of written down pre-orders, Kickstarters, and it's like, you know, what have I bought? When's it coming?
Yep.
With this, it's like I order it from you, boom, it's there before I know it.
Yep.
Awesome. Last question. What's the best way for people to get some Action Force goodies?
Right here at the show. I mean, we got pins, stickers, prints, t-shirts, comics are out. So everything that's available here at the show will be available on the Valaverse website in the next couple of weeks. The site's being revamped, new online store, everything will be available. So you'll be able to go to valaverse.com, go to the shop section, and get all your awesome Action Force swag.
All right. That's it for the questions. How about a little battle cry?
Like Sarge would say, it's time for action.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you to the Joburg guys. You guys are awesome. You guys have been great supporters of the line. I love talking with you guys, so thank you.
Thanks, Bobby. It's been fun.
Got it.
We appreciate what you do too, Bobby. Keep it up, man. Can't wait to get my hands on those Action Force figures. Yeah, Spero Studios. And I'm gonna let Bart take it away for this one.
How's it going? My name's Jason Bienvenu with Spero Toys, and we're showing off our basic figures. We also are premiering paint samples of our deluxe figures at the same scale as the 1/18th scale, but because the characters are a little bit bigger, you'll notice that they kind of stand about a head and a half above our basic figures. All the figures have either 17 points or more of articulation. Each character or each toy comes with an additional head in case you don't like the one that it comes with. So you can mix and match and make different characters. All the armor is mix and match. So if this character has armor that you like, but you like this particular one better, you can always swap them out and make your own character. And they also come in resealable packages. So if you want to take it out and pose it and then decide you want to put it back in the box, you can just open it up. Take it out. Oops, a little card hanger. So it opens up real easily, and then when you're ready to put it back in storage or put it on the wall, you're all set.
Awesome. Now I just bought these weapons off you. You also sell those separately?
Right, we sell weapon packs. This is an armor set, but they're all compatible with 1/18th or 3 3/4 inch scale.
I have put them with my Joes. They do work well.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that, like, I think this particular style looks great for like a dreadnought, you know?
Oh yeah.
And some of the other armor, like you said, can go well for like an armored out heavy soldier, you know? But it's all compatible with G.I. Joe, Marauders, Boss Fight, Time Novel Legends. So.
I can definitely attest to that. I mean, I had no problems popping all the gear on my dudes.
Awesome.
We were talking briefly a moment ago about the space guys.
Yes, sir.
You want to expand on that a little bit?
So we're going to try to do a line at the end of 21 called Orbitals. They're a space rescue force. Here's some of the good guys right here. Good guys. And then we have a couple of pirates, space pirates right here. And then we have a Mars Resistance Force and an IO Resistance Force. So we'll have 4 good guys out the gate and then 4 bad guys that you can collect. And they'll each come with an alternate human head in case you feel like displaying them with a human head.
Awesome.
So, and this is just a resin print, but the backpacks are meant to be able to hold so they'll have like a little weapon holder so that you can actually store weapons on the back.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to bring that with us, so.
Prototypes, man, it happens, right?
And they're supposed to be kind of, you know, like not too far ahead, like maybe 75 to 100 years ahead. So there's no outer solar system travel. It's all. I tried to keep it a little bit realism in there.
And of course, these guys are compatible with those guys.
Right. They'll be using Eagle Force parts as well as new parts, but the bodies are going to be able to be switched out. So. And these vests will be removable. You can put that on your Marauders figures, or the head on the Marauders figures, or G.I. Joe, or if for some reason you want to put it on the Animal Warriors as well.
Yeah. Well, that would be cool. You sell your customs?
I am.
People can hire you out?
You know what? I don't do them anymore. I'm just a little too busy to do them, but I do have them to show off. These are all pretty simple customs. They're all kit bashed. I didn't do any sculpting on them. There's so many great parts out there that it's easy to kind of kit bash and just paint. And I kind of do this to relax, you know.
That's why I do it too.
Yeah.
All my other hobbies are expensive or take time.
Right.
That takes nothing.
Therapeutic, you know.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Awesome. I appreciate all your time.
Awesome,
and
yeah. Thanks for stopping by the booth. And if you're interested, you can go to SperoToys.com. We're currently having a sale. If you buy 3 or more, you'll get 15% off your total. So I look forward to seeing you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
MJ, I'm taking video for the Joburg guys. You want to say anything?
Hey, who guys?
G.I. Joburg.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Wish you were all here. We have these beautiful masks for everybody.
Marauder John, I wish we were there too, man.
And t-shirts. And exclusives.
They're gonna be like, oh my.
Yeah, he wanted to be here so bad.
I know. Hopefully they'll get back someday.
They can't get out of the country.
I know. Eventually they'll be able to get out of the country, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh wow, check out those Joes. Oh, they're so cool. Love that tunnel rat. And that powered armor, I got to get that onto the show. I've got to do a review and play with some of that. And yeah, John Wick needs to be in my collection. Love John Wick. I really dig those movies. I love the first one especially. And some classified Joes with some real guns. Well, that looks refreshing. It's really good. Don't want to give away too much of my deep dive into those figures. That's coming soon. These are cool. I know a lot of you guys are customizers. Do a lot of you guys actually use the Marauder stuff? Do you often get weapons from Marauder Inc? Do any of you have any really cool formulas for making some modern era Joes with what Marauder has? That would be great to share. That would be a cool video. So let me know in the comments. Maybe I can round up some of you and we can do a Joe custom video, you know, or maybe do like a video that's focused on some of the Marauder Inc stuff. Be cool to see what guys can come up with. I'd definitely be stealing ideas from you. Because, yeah, I'm kind of spoiled for choice. I never know what to do. When I get the stuff, I'm like, oh wow, I want to do so much, and then, yeah, then I can't do anything. It's like paralyzing. Analysis paralysis, I think is what they call it. Oh, that's a boxed flag. Hey, Iron Grenadier flag. It's pretty interesting. I'm red, black, and gold, and I carry an Uzi. I write long, soppy letters to a girl named Susie. I'm an IG,
Yeah, I got
yo.
it off of John.
Yeah, I won't do that again. This is why we need word burglar at these things. Whoa. Oh, some Collectors Club exclusives happening there. That Tiger Force shipwreck, or Marujo, technically. Very cool. Stephen got me mine for one of my birthdays. Love that toy. Oh, check out this guy's customs. Very cool. Wow, that's a very shiny Night Raven. Yeah, guys, actually rewind and check out some of that guy's customs. This is one of my favorite things at any of these conventions, is the parts, the guys that sell parts. I love this. You just want to sort through parts. I mean, the last time at JoeCon, I was going through boxes and buckets of parts, as was Steven, or looking for that little bit of little thing here, little thing there. And then there's these complex guys. Now, I totally forgot the name of this product, and then lost their business card. I feel like such a butthead. I'd love to get my hands on that. That looks like a lot of fun. For play motion, just for dioramas, dressing up your shelves, that looks really cool. Not sponsored, ladies and gentlemen. Just saw some anime stuff that we passed by now. Curious, like, how does anime stuff do at conventions like this? I would be very curious to know. Like, I love anime, but it's not something I buy. I don't buy anime statues and things like that. And I can tell you now, if I was at a Joefest, I would totally not be looking at anime stuff. I'd be fully focused on everything else. With that said, lots of cool toys, great G.I. Joe stuff here. Really, really, once again, wish I was there. But so glad that I could experience this this convention. I'm so glad I could experience Joefest through Bart's camera. And with that, Bart, thank you so much, man. You are an absolute legend. I really appreciate that you went and did all of this for us and for our viewers and supporters. It's really great that you shot all of this footage and you got some great interviews for us, and you know, made me very excited for next year's Joefest. I hope that somehow we can make it there. That would be so cool, that we can all hang out in person again. That would be really great. And on to you guys. If you've seen anything cool at Joefest, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what kind of stuff is exciting to you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Marauder stuff, on Action Force, on Animal Kingdom, on the customs. Were you at Joefest? Did you have a good time? Was it fun? How was it, you know, going through to a convention with the way things are at the moment? Yeah, let me know. Let me know all of those cool things in the comments. Did you perhaps not enjoy Joefest? Was there something missing? Was there some elusive holy grail that you were searching for that you couldn't find here? Yeah, so please share. It would be cool to hear from you. And like me, are you also sad that you didn't pick up a Sideshow Destro? Because I know I am. That's definitely the one thing I would have totally taken home with me today, going through this convention footage. Anyway, guys, until the next one, peace, love, and rock and roll. Berg.